laugh, come back down. That was loud. Yeah, what we doing? What's up, guys? It's your boy Sterling, and this is
Maria.
And welcome to our first episode of our podcast.
Should I?
Wait, it was going well. Like this was going well. Like I don't think. Like yo,
should I pronounce my name correctly or Maria?
Guys, her name is
Maria.
Maria. You know what I'm saying? She is from
Serbia,
and I'm from Dallas, Texas. We've been wanting to make this podcast for like a little while now, and
over a year.
Over a year, yeah. And like now I'm back and she's back. I got time, she got time, so it's just like now we was like, why not? So now we're here. So
perfect timing,
divine timing. So really, today we're gonna talk about like how we met, like just our little origin story. You're gonna hear her call me Josh. I call her Marjan. So we'll talk about that a little bit, and then. Yeah, we're just gonna go from there, type. You know what I'm saying?
Woo.
So let's just like hop right in.
I'm so excited for this.
And then we got two questions. We got two questions we're gonna ask, and then y'all can just let us know what y'all think. We just kind of like not really freestyling it, but like we just gonna go with it.
We just feel like we have really interesting conversations every day, and we want you guys to be a part of it. So why not?
Like, if y'all see the conversations we have on a daily, we really need a reality TV. Like,
exactly,
you know what I'm saying? We need a TV show. But
I think we do.
So first question is, how did we meet?
Oh my God. I think there's another question that like later on, like it's like, what's your first vivid memory of us? Like that you remember both of us being in the same place, like communicating, like realizing that we're actually really good friends. And I have an answer to this question. I don't know how we met.
We had class together.
Oh my God, yes.
So listen, we had two classes together. We had the media class, and then we had plants and people. Plants and people was terrible. So the first class, she left me the first class.
I remember him introducing himself, and he was like, I'm Sterling Benjamin, and I'm a men's basketball team. And I was like, oh, he's a basketball player? Okay.
And then like, I swear, I don't know why I think of this, but I swear she said she was from Brazil. I swear.
You talked about my favorite song. That caught your attention.
Yeah, exactly, right. So then she introduced herself. She was on the basketball team. Cool. We didn't talk to each other for like a while. And then what happened? You was in the gym with.
Oh my God, your teammate came up to me, and you were there.
Oh yeah. My fault. Okay. Yeah, you right. And then we were just talking. I know who we talking about. Yeah. We were just talking, and then I was like, "What is your name?" Right? Isn't that one of our first conversations?
No, I think it was like super random. It was like just. I don't think we had like the whole introduction, like what's your name, how old are you, blah blah blah.
True, because I think I was trying to remember it the whole time. I was like, I think I know my name.
No. You asked me a couple nights later. We were at the gym shooting, me and Mar, you and Sam, I think. And you were like, what's your name again? It's Marjan, right? So that's the story about the nickname.
No, she got mad because I pronounced it. I was like, I don't really know your name.
So my name is Maria, but whenever I introduce myself here, I say it's Maria because it's easier for them.
But it's spelled with a J in there. There's a J.
Marija.
Exactly, like that's not how you usually spell
yeah.
it. So then I was like Marjana, like I didn't know how to say it. And then she was no, and then she was like, your name is Josh, and I was like, okay, Marjan, and then it just stuck ever since. So
until this day, we're Josh and Marjan. Whenever we see each other.
And
like everyone on campus knows it. Whenever I ask where's Josh, everyone knows that I'm talking about him.
True. And every time I'm like, when I walk up, I'm like, Marjan. Everybody knows who. Like, everybody's like,
Maria, he's calling you.
He's calling you. Like, it'd be crazy. I'd be like especially like yesterday when I walked in the weight room, Marjan. Everybody like,
yeah.
And I was like, oh, it's not. I was like, yo.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how we met. She left me in a class by myself. She left me in Plants and People by myself.
Actually, both classes.
Yeah, like it's crazy. I got out of Plants and People too because I was finna fail. That class I was finna fail. Like it was bad. It was actually like really, really bad. And then, what's it called? We literally sat next to each other in that class.
Oh, we did.
Yeah.
But that was a terrible class. I feel like everyone dropped that class.
It was boring. Like I think people was getting like 54s on the first test, like 43s. I was like, whew.
I didn't even make it to the first test. I didn't either. We went through like 17 chapters in one
in
class.
1 week. Facts. I was like,
I
nah,
was
this
like,
is
there's
crazy.
no way you can like.
He was
And
like,
it was professor's first year. He was trying to be strict and everything.
and he was talking so slow.
Wow.
He was like, and then you go like this, and then the
And it was like
plan.
what, 2 hours long?
Yeah, and I was in there like,
No way.
you know what I mean? Like it was crazy. That was actually like really bad. And I was like, yeah, I dropped it right before the first test. I was like, and then that's also one of the conversations. Also another conversation we had
Yeah.
when I thought she was like, okay, she kind of cool. When I was like, you dropped
You
that
can-
class?
you
I was
can-
like, yeah, I dropped that class. I was like, I got to get out of there. And it was like, dang, like that was like kind of like our first conversation. I was like, oh, like she kinda
I remember like vividly. I remember the all night up.
Mm-hmm.
When we were like 4 of us were hanging out that entire night, and like he had a thing with one of my friends, and we were talking about it. I just wanted to see how serious it is, and that's actually when I figured out. I was like, okay, he's not really the guy that I thought that he was, because I thought he was just a player, just a typical.
That leads into our next question,
guy.
which is cool because it was like, what's our first impression?
What's our first impressions? When I met him, I didn't really think the best of him. Not in a sense where I was like, he's a bad guy. I just thought he was like a typical college athlete.
Guys, like I'm 6'5" and I play basketball, and everybody
good looking, guys,
you know what
my
I'm saying?
best friend.
$1 million smile, you know what I mean? And then everybody just thinks I just be out here just being out here. And like
Okay, let's talk about your first impression of me.
I don't be out here, by the way. Let's not cut that off because the big like, wait, is he out there? No, I'm not out there like that. You know what I'm saying? But my first impression of you,
be honest, because I already know the answer.
What's the answer?
You told me to.
What you mean? Yeah. Oh yeah, I didn't like you at first. I was like, oh, this girl mean, like,
yeah,
because like
thought I was mean.
when after she introduced, yeah, because like when she first introduced herself, I was like, okay, maybe she might be cool, and then it was like, then she sat down, I was like, oh, well, she can't talk to her, you know what I'm saying? I was like, man, and then like every time we walk in the gym, I walk in.
I get that a lot. Like people tell me that I look not mean, but like scary, like not approachable.
Yeah, for sure. That's what I thought. Cause like when I first walked in the gym, you went. I was like, let's get up out of here. The other way, like I'm like, nah, this is not it. But then, like you like started laughing, and I was like, oh, so she has a sense of humor. I was like, okay. I was like, okay, maybe she's like crazy and like she just likes to laugh, but she really plot my demise. I'm just like, because Serbians kind of have like a I guess a stereotype of being like aggressive and like kill us, you know what I'm saying? And like Russians, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all don't play no mess. So that's why I was really cautious coming up to you, because I was like, if I say the wrong thing, she might cuss me out in Serbian and try to beat me up.
Yeah, I wouldn't like put up with it.
Yeah,
I know what you mean.
But you don't be putting up with nothing, no ways. Like, you know what I'm saying? You be shutting it down.
Yeah,
rightfully so. You know, she be shutting it down, y'all. Like even with me, she be like, "No, Josh, we're not doing that." I'm like, my fault. When did we come up with this idea for the podcast?
Oh my god, I feel like we talked about it since forever. Oh no, it was actually like the beginning of second semester last year. Like once we came back from, we FaceTimed a lot during winter break.
Yeah.
Like Christmas break.
Yep.
And then I feel like you came up with it, where you were like, "Bestie, I have a thing we can do."
We can do because I was like, I was like, yo, we should do a podcast because like the conversations we have, we would sit here for hours and just have a conversation. Literally right outside this door, we would have our conversations, like hours on end. Like we would be there at like 6 and we wouldn't leave until like 1, just talking.
Literally.
And then we'd be like, wow, it's late.
Time flew by.
And then we're like, okay, I'm finna go back to the crib. I'm like, okay, I'm about to go back to the crib. And then continue the conversation all the way back to the house because, like, my apartment was here and her apartment was literally, like, 10 more steps down the way. It was just crazy. But then I was like, you know what? We should make a podcast. Like, we should do it. And I'm like, could talk about crazy things.
And sometimes we would make, like, a random video, like a really short video, and I would send it to people back home, like, as a joke. And my parents and my friends were all like, you guys are meant to, like, do a podcast together. Like, you guys are just hilarious
facts.
together.
I remember that. I was like, we gotta do it now. Like we just gotta do it. Like there's no way like we can't do it. And then finally, like we ended up talking about it. We ended up coming with a whole bunch of ideas. She just sent me like 6 pages of ideas. So we got a lot to talk about. We have no social battery for each other. Like
exactly. Literally.
Like,
and I do have social battery for everyone.
Facts, me too. Like I just be cooling. I be kicking it like every time. And then that's when it really kind of started. And then we sat outside, was talking about it. And then it was just like, let's do it. And I was like, okay. But then I was kind of on some other type of time.
And like we clicked immediately, but we also went through a lot together last year that like
Facts.
really bonded us even more
Facts.
and made us realize what the other one is about. So
Yeah, I think it's cool though now because I'm gonna explain it. So I was originally I was in Spain playing ball, and she was here, and it's literally we like switched like time zones and like
exactly.
places. It was crazy. But then like due to some circumstances, I had to come back. So now it's just like now with me being a not a retired athlete, but a athlete that is like having to take a break right now. I'm kind of in that. Well, I think we're both in that mindset of just kind of making something and building something. So it just kind of worked out really well for us just to
For sure.
come out right here and just kind of like
Feels like it was meant to be.
Yeah.
Like we didn't do it last year, but it feels like
because I feel like last year we also had like a lot of growing to do,
Mhm.
and then over the summer we definitely grew individually, which is just like gonna make it better content for y'all and like for us,
Absolutely.
like for better conversations. Because like life is the best teacher. You know, you got
Mhm.
more experiences. I got more experiences.
the
and
experience
it's
is
just like
priceless. Like it's
facts.
really priceless. Like
You can't trade them things in for the world. Like experience, best teacher, best everything. You know what I mean?
agree.
So I just think, yeah. So like that's
I remember when I found out that he was going to Spain to play professionally. I was so happy for him, but I was so sad because I knew that he was. So we were together until like April, and then I went home, and he was supposed to be in the U.S. until August, and then go to Europe. And in August, I'm supposed to go from Europe to U.S. So we were literally
yeah.
like not see each other for like so long. And I was like really sad about it, but I was really happy for him and for him the fact that he's like pursuing his dreams. But I guess I'm really happy now too.
Nah, cause I ain't gonna lie, she was she was very happy for me, yeah. But then when I came,
cried. Come
you
on.
did,
Nah.
she did. But when I was coming back, I think she was a little bit more happier than she, than you know what I'm saying. She was a little bit more happier, which
I
is
was
fine
happier
though.
than him
Yeah,
because
for
he
sure.
kind of focused on the other side
The
of
other
it.
side of it, yeah. Like, what's your like favorite memory of us?
Favorite memory of us? Do you have one in your mind?
Yeah,
You do?
I got a whole bunch.
I think it's actually. I can't wait for people to realize how hilarious we are together.
Nah, facts.
Because like it sounds bad when I say it, but like the things that we will come up with are.
It's like ridiculous. Like, yeah.
Do you remember once we walked out of the training room and I just yelled at the hallway? I was like, I think we should break up. Everyone on campus think we're dating.
And
Thought at that time that we were dating.
Facts.
And everyone just looked at us. There was so many people there.
Nah,
And there was just a random like day for us. Like we would do something like that every day. And it was like, it's never really a dull moment.
Hey, I'm gonna let her know about that.
Is the fact that like we both know where we stand with each other. We know how much
Facts.
love we have for each other, and like we really like we're mature enough to not care what other people think.
Nah, facts.
And like that's why we're so comfortable with making these jokes. And like people really misinterpret, like they don't really understand a lot. Like even till this day, but like I don't.
Yeah, 'cause
like none of
literally-
us, either of us doesn't really care. So just think whatever you want to think.
At this point,
I'm out of here.
At this point, because like last
I
year,
really don't.
we told so many people last year, and
I
they
know.
still wouldn't get it through their mind.
Exactly,
They were like, "No, they're together. I'm positive." And I was like, "Bro, you're not right." I used to be like, "I'm like, you know what, bro? Like, they were like, you know Marjan?" I'm like, "Marjan." Oh, they would say Maria. I'm like, Maria, Maria. I'm like, "Who's Maria?" They were like, "Your best friend, the one you be with." I don't know Maria, bro. They were like, "Bro, the basketball player." Oh, Marjan, yeah. They be like, "Bro, you know what I'm saying?"
Mm-hmm.
What you mean? They were like, I'm like, "No, dog." They be like, "Yes, you are." I'd be like, "Okay," and I would just walk off because I'm not
I
finna
really
just
don't
get
feel
into that. You know what I mean? But I think some of my favorite memories is like when we would get in the car and we would just like you would go to the store with me and we'd be like the shades when we had the shades.
Oh my God,
that was
yeah.
fun when we was out there and we were talking about the podcast in one of the videos. And it was cold. I had the Seminoles hat on, and he was like, he betrayed me. I said, no, I didn't.
Oh my God, that video is literally my favorite video
and
of
then,
all time.
like, that video is hilarious. And then, okay, guys, she said this sick, twisted joke one time. And now,
Oh
this
my
is just
God.
a disclaimer. This is disclaimer. I don't discriminate against anybody, anything. If you do what you do, you do what you do. You know, it's cool. But she told we in the car, right? We driving. Did we get something to eat? I don't know if we got something to eat or not. So we're driving and everything. And she literally says, You know, I told my family, everybody in my family, like back at home, that you're gay. I went. I'm like,
I feel like if I posted that video, it would go viral.
it would, because I was like, hold
He
up.
was so
I
mad.
was mad. I was like, I was like, why?
Nothing about me screams gay.
Yeah, I was like, do I look gay? Like, do I come off that way? Like, what's
Guys,
up?
that was like what 6-7 months ago, and my
Yeah.
mom still watches that video every single day. I swear to God.
It's
like
it's bad because I'm just like, and I told everybody in my family, like, yeah, Marjan told her whole family that I was gay. They bust out laughing, just start dying laughing. I'm just like, so everybody thinks it's funny but me. Like she's in the passenger seat.
But
crying.
my family loves him, and his family loves me, and it's really like,
Yeah,
it's crazy.
we're gonna
But
vlog that.
was,
Like
that
when
was-
we like the family meetup, we're gonna vlog that. Oh,
We
for
should.
sure. We should have like a big old cookout. That'd be fire.
Yeah. I remember when his mom came to a campus, like with your dad and your
Mhm.
brother. His mom gave me a hug first, and then gave him a hug.
She don't like me, yo. That was crazy. It was my senior night, by the way. You know what I'm saying? She went up to her first and was like, "Oh my shawty." I was just like, whoa.
It is what it is.
I was like, okay. Now I see where I stand. You know what I'm saying? Now I know where I stand in her life. But ultimately, though, like,
Oh my.
yeah, it's been cool though. I ain't gonna lie. I think honestly though, like I'm very in particular like with who I spend my time with and who like I'm around. And like I was telling my girl this the other day, I'm like, I choose to be around people that like bring something to my life. And you know what I'm saying? Like you definitely bring a lot to my life, you know what I'm saying? It was just like in the terms of the fact of everything we've been through is like we still
I don't
cool.
think I've ever been through through that much in such a short time.
Yeah, like
Like
it was
we
like
know each other for like a little bit over a year now, and like I
Yeah.
feel like I've known you my entire life.
facts. Nah, it feels like we
Like-
grew up together.
It literally
Like-
does.
like
Like
down the
there's not a
street.
side of me that you haven't seen yet.
That's facts. And the same vice versa.
That's
It's like it's crazy because this is like I honestly believe like God brings people in your life at a certain time. Like, you know, like especially like with me and like my support system, like you just be like supporting me hella. Like, I mean, crazy. Like da 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 da. I be like,
Yeah.
that's lit, you know what I'm saying? That's stuff that I need. And it's like vice versa. Like I'm her biggest fan and she's my biggest fan. Like I have a clip of me shooting the three and you hear in the background before even the three go off. And I make it. Yeah, and I was like, we made it.
Everyone looked at me. I was like, I called it.
You know what I'm saying? It was
That's my
crazy.
best friend.
I was like,
My best friend.
that video was so legendary, and like that went on the highlight tape and everything. Like
And it was such a huge game.
it was a rivalry game too. Did we win or lose? That's to be determined. We're gonna talk about that later. But you know what I'm saying?
What about our fights?
Our fights?
Did you have any fights? We had one, but it wasn't really a fight. It was just you don't know what I'm talking about? It was, you do know?
Yeah, we have.
Are we thinking of the same thing?
I think we are. Are we? We usually are.
Because I feel like there was only one
Shit.
in the beginning of second semester when we were kind of drifting apart.
Oh,
and I was
yeah,
like, what's
that-
going on with you?
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So, just talk about that a little bit. I was going through some stuff, and like me personally, I'm working on it. Like, you know, I'm growing. You know, I'm a growing person. You know what I'm saying? I'm only 24 years old. Like, I don't got it all figured out, y'all. But like, when I get into those like that mindset, I kind of just like get by myself, which
Push
isn't
people away, and I was like,
Yeah.
you're not gonna push me away.
facts. And then she
I'm
was
gonna
like,
be there for you.
she was like, "What's wrong with you?" And I was like, "Nothing." And
I
then
was so direct with it, like so
Yeah,
transparent. I
facts.
was like, tell me what's wrong, and he was like, I'm fine. I was like, no, you're not fine. Talk to me.
what's wrong? And then we went on that walk. You know what
I
I'm saying?
remember. Oh my
That
god.
walk, yeah, like we both shedded some tears. We was like, that was the first time you see me cry. That's crazy. You see me cry?
More than once. It's okay.
Tight. You know what I'm saying? Tight. You know what I mean? Like, it was cool. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? She's my best friend, so it's cool. You know what I mean? And then that's when everything just kind of like we were about to like go off the cliff and
It
of
was
no
either,
return.
all in or all out.
All out, yeah. And then that's when I was like, you know, that's my fault. And she was like, "Are we even like friends?" I was like, "To me, you're still my best friend." She was like, "Am I?" I was like,
Dagger.
I was like, she be saying some daggers, y'all. Like, if you ever heard her say something to some people, you be like, dagger. That's what I say. That's what I
Says
say
that all the time.
every time because she don't play, y'all. Like I said, she be shutting it down. I be like, "You said that?" yes. I'm like, dagger. I'm like, dang.
It's our everyday conversation.
It's an everyday conversation. I'm like, what'd you say? Oh, well, she said this, so I said that. I'm like, and you didn't think that hurt her feelings? I don't care. Dagger. You know what I'm saying? Like on that walk, I was just like, we expressed a lot of things. It was just like, and then that's when
I feel like it was a really big, like, important point in our
for sure.
friendship.
Like a drifting type thing for sure. Like, and then it was like make or break, game on the line,
exactly.
3 seconds left. You know what I'm saying?
Today.
And then here we are.
Exactly, and we haven't seen each other for like what, 4 months, 5 months?
4 or 5, yeah.
Since April.
Because then I was in Spain for those like 2 months.
Yeah, I went home, then I went back, and then when I went back, he went to Spain.
Yeah.
He was there for 2 months, and
I came back because of my
Yeah. But we literally like continued exactly where we
left off.
Like
I still remember when I first saw you, like the ball rolling on the bleachers.
Oh my god!
And I was like, "You still can't shoot, huh?" And then she was like, "Oh my god!" I was like, "Oh man, it was fun though." And then, but yeah, so great times. There's no adult moment with us though.
Really?
Like, there's not like. We probably be making friends uncomfortable because we'll be laughing and giggling, and then we'll break out into an argument right out of nowhere. And then she's like,
sure.
I'm like, and I'm like, oh, so it's my fault. And then she'll hit me.
Yeah.
It get a little physical. You know what I'm saying? Not from my part, from her part. She's like, what'd I tell you? Boom, wow. Hey, mid-drive.
Stop making me the bad guy here.
Like, I almost crashed one time. She hit me so hard, my hands slipped off the. At
the beginning, he was like, "What are you doing?" But then he just got used to it. So now he doesn't even say anything. I feel like all I did in these 25 minutes is giggle around.
Nah, it's fine. It's fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't have like. That's the thing. Like, this is the best thing about this. Once we talked about this,
we were like, we're not really gonna focus on you guys, respectfully. We're just gonna have our conversation and let you be a part of it. Because, like, I feel like that's the only way it's going to be, like, natural.
Facts. It's the only way it can be.
But you can watch it if you want to, if you don't want to.
It's fine. It's for pure enjoyment at this point. Like, honestly, like...
No hard feelings.
No hard feelings at all, because we could really... We are the most careless people in the world. Like, if you like, either you like us or you don't, you hate us or you don't.
We don't really care.
We don't really care. Still love y'all, but...
Not that much.
We don't care. So, simple as that. You know what I'm saying? The good thing about this, too, is, like, we can reach people back at her home. I know people in Spain that will watch, and like
this is going worldwide.
Yeah, like we're like worldwide right now, and like that's probably like the best part about this whole thing because we can reach so many people, like so many age groups, and then also like we can show you like what like a true genuine friendship is, and like we're two different people too. It might not seem like we're two opposite people. Like the way she think and the way I think, we agree on a lot of things, but at the same time, I'm like. No. And she's like, yes. And I'm like, explain. And then that's how we get into the 5-6 hour conversations. And I'm just like, dang, what time is it? And you be like, oh, it's like 4:00 in the morning. I'm like, well, I need to go to bed. I'm like, but I'm not tired, but I know I got practice in the morning, so I know I gotta go to bed. But now we're gonna get into like these 2 questions. We came up with 2 questions for y'all today, just to give y'all a little bit of a taste of like how we conversate and how, you know what I'm saying, what we do. But which one you do? This one? All right, bet. First question. Do you think women should expect men to chase them?
That's a question I should ask you.
Wait.
Do you think women should expect men to chase them, or do you think that it goes both ways? So do you think a man should chase a woman if he likes her to prove his point?
I think a man should chase to a certain extent because sometimes women do be trying to prolong, like try to lead, like run them until they can't run
hard
anymore.
To get?
Yeah, like so in my mind, there's a difference between like chasing, playing hard to get, and then stringing along. You see what I'm saying?
I got you.
You know what I mean?
Oh my God.
Like there's a difference because like okay.
There's a thin line though.
There's a thin line between it though because like. And there's also a thin line between delusional and can't catch a hint. You know what I'm saying? Because like some men do be out here be delusional and they be like, you know,
she wants me.
She just playing around. Like all men been there.
Dude,
you know what I'm saying?
Maybe does.
Like she really doesn't like you, bro. Like it's kind of bad.
Like that.
Like I heard what she said about you, bro. And it's you wouldn't like that, G. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, but at the same time, also too, it's like every man likes to chase. Every man likes to hustle. You know what I'm saying?
I wanted to talk to you about that, like as a man's point of view. Like, do you feel like men should chase?
Yeah, because like it's what we do. It's our primal instinct to chase. Like I don't get it, like because like if like a woman was like to come and just give everything up right at first, we're like we're gonna take it and we're gonna be like cool.
How long was the longest that you've chased? Certain lady.
I don't chase that long.
Girls, back me up.
Listen. I think it's because also too like maybe because the way I look, humbly saying I just am also too.
Like that's also like
a factor.
It helps you so much.
It does because if you ugly, you're gonna be running. You're gonna be running for a while, and it's gonna be bad. But that's what I'm saying. You can't be ugly and not funny. But you gotta pick one. You gotta pick a disability. You either you look good and you're not funny, or you look terrible but you're the funniest cat in the world. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you got to pick one at that point. Me, I like to think I'm both. Like you know what I'm saying? I look and I'm funny. You know what I'm saying? But like that's why I think a man should just like chase until he feels like it's like.
But when is there that limit?
I think every limit's different because like like okay, because then like let's think about it. She says I'm going to bed, right? Okay, cool. You see her on Snapchat outside somewhere. Then at that point,
that's different. That's
then
lies.
At that she lying. So then at that point, you got to be like, okay,
yeah.
That's now I'm not chasing. Now I'm not chasing anymore.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Now I see that you're just like now we're hitting the line of stringing me on. Now you see what I'm saying? Like you're just like yo, if you didn't want to talk, like and plus there's also a lot of things too that go into that, but. I just feel like there's signs. Yeah, women are going to show you for sure.
Because he was going to ask me the same question. I think communication is huge when it comes to that.
Oh, for sure.
Because like, if a girl tells you that she likes you, but you still need to chase her, like maybe it's gonna.
That's just confusing.
No, but listen, because would you rather date a girl that's like super easy to get, or like you have to chase her for a bit?
I gotta chase her for a bit, but I'm saying though, you said like she tell you that she like you. But
yeah, she's like I like you, but like I'm.
Nah, cause then that's gonna like
confusing, but
yeah, cause then I'm gonna be like, wait a minute, you like me, so why are you playing like you don't like me? And then she gonna be like,
maybe there's other factors in it.
Like what?
Like literally anything
other
else.
men factors?
No.
Oh, okay, cool. I was gonna say, hold on.
Trust issues.
See.
I just cursed.
We'll bleep that out. We gotta get.
Stop playing. I knew this was gonna happen.
Oh my god. Now we sit how we usually sit when we talk. We was nervous at first. We was a little nervous.
I was gonna say, if a man doesn't chase you, he doesn't want you. That's my point of view.
Well,
no
that
one can
doesn't
change
necessarily mean that.
I genuinely believe that.
I don't think so.
If you're not willing to chase, you don't want it bad enough. It's the same when it comes to relationship and when it comes to anything else in life.
But also,
like if you want to be, I'm just saying, the best player on the team, you're gonna grind more than anyone else.
Right.
If you want that girl more than anyone else, you're gonna do go for her
to get whatever.
Exactly.
But at the same time, too, you gotta think like some dudes be in their head like, she not the catch, I'm the catch.
I know. But what if you're both?
But like, I mean, if you got a good looking girl and there's a good looking guy, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie, fellas, stop chasing after 3 weeks.
3 weeks?
3 weeks to a month. Leading up to that month, if you keep and like, if she's not giving you clear signs to like, okay, this is actually going somewhere, and she just keeps playing hard to get for a month, like, no, listen, that
I disagree.
Like, no, like she telling you no for a month. Come on, that's what I'm just saying. Like,
no, you can't post.
Why not? I'm just saying. Listen.
Anyways, we're back.
But like, I'm just saying, like, you just gotta know the signs. If she gives you the sign of like, I'm not interested, you gotta take it. So that's when I feel like a man should stop chasing when she gives you that. Because a woman's always gonna tell you if she doesn't accept your touch, you right off rip, you cooked. It's curtains. You know what I'm saying? If she don't like touching, what I mean by that also too, like a hug,
I was gonna say.
like a, you know what I'm saying? Because if a girl doesn't want you to touch her, she's not gonna allow you to touch her. Simple, like, and she gonna be like, or she gonna be like, "What's up?" And she's gonna be like, "No, I'm okay." You know, she's gonna let you know. You know what I'm saying? But like, that's why I feel like you should always chase your woman, always pursue your woman. You know what I'm saying? Never, and also never stop pursuing your woman, because a lot of dudes be getting that messed up, where they be like,
Yeah, once they get her.
once they get her, then they be like, "Oh, I'm
She's
good.
mine. That's good.
I got the prize. I'm good. I don't got to work no more." Nah, you don't get to the league and just stay in the league. You know what I'm saying? You got to get in the league. You got to keep working to stay in the league, to get paid, to get whatever. So it's like you got to keep that the same to like with your girl. Like if she means that much to you and you want to marry her one day, then yeah, you're gonna have to keep pursuing her every day. You're gonna have to keep taking her out on dates. You're gonna have to keep asking her out. Even though it might seem weird, like, yo, we've been dating for X amount of years, but that's what's gonna keep it like genuine, you know what I mean? Like I feel like that's what it is. But
No, I agree with that part. I just don't agree with the fact that you said that 3 weeks is a lot of time to chase someone. Some people move you and some people don't. And if someone moves you in a way where no one else did recently or like in the past couple of years or whatever, you feel something new with that new person, like you shouldn't give up on it too easy. I mean, I'm not saying that you should make a fool out of yourself. Absolutely not. But I also feel like you shouldn't give up after like.
I feel what you're saying. But I don't know. Just me personally, I never chase more than like 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. Because then we kind of, cause like me, I'm very direct. I'm like, look, either we doing this or we not. You know
What
what
if
I'm
she
saying?
tells you I don't know?
Then I'm gonna be like, okay, so what does I don't know look like? Does it mean like we just still gonna chop it and kick it, or we just gonna like actually work towards it to see where it go? You know what I'm saying? If we just gonna chop it and kick it, then we gonna chop it and kick it. But if we gonna like actually like spend time, get to know each other, like do it, like go out, see what we like, and then because like we could go out on a date, and I'm like, let's see where it goes. She says, I don't know. I like, cool, let's go hang out. We go on a date, and kind of find out we have nothing in common. We actually like the jokes weren't actually that funny, or like I don't know, like we just didn't click. Then that's when we can be like, okay, bet, you know. But then if we like both really want to like it always takes two to tango. So like if she like wants to, then she gonna be down. So that's why I said like if she says I don't know, then you got to make sure like you got to know what that I don't know looks like.
Yeah.
And that's communication too, because it's like, well, I don't know. So what does that look like? Do you want to keep pursuing it, or like in terms of like let's just keep hanging out, going out, seeing what we like, seeing woo, or you just really don't know and you don't have time. If you don't have time, then don't waste my time, because then that's when you start getting strung along, and all these dudes be trying to crash out because she see you with next man's all caked up, and he like, bro, forget that girl. I'm like, bro, she said she didn't know, bro. Clearly now she know. Sucks to suck, but it's life. It's life.
Like I think communication is the biggest thing there. Like really the biggest thing there. And I think lack of communication. If there's a lack of communication, there's gonna be a lack of everything else.
Facts.
So
that's what me and my girl talk about. We talk about like communication, like is like for real. Like how you feeling? Like I'm feeling like this. I'm feeling like that.
Exactly.
Cause like listen, I don't get why. Okay, men are not naturally communicators like that. You know what I'm saying? You kind of got to give us time to like talk and like think about what we want to talk about, because I know me growing up, like the men around where I
feel like
grew
you
up,
guys are not willing to be vulnerable because you don't look at it as a weakness.
Yeah, because like growing up, right, I was always taught, don't let no one see you cry, don't let no one do this, don't let no one see you do that, and it was like really like it's an emotion, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, okay, growing up, you hearing all that, then it's just like we talked about this one time, and you was like, why don't you show emotions? Because like I was always taught not to, and it was like it was a sign of weakness, and it was like growing up, you cry, you this and you that, and you get beat up for it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like now, especially now, and then especially like homeboys used to cry like laugh at you if you were like if you told a girl like, yeah, girl, I really like you, all this, and they be like, boy, if you don't get your up out here,
woo. That's the thing, like men's locker room conversation and women's locker room conversation are so different. Like for example, if you guys are in the locker room talking about, hey, I like that girl, like people are gonna make fun of you or whatever.
Yeah, like say like, because look, I had a teammate. He used to talk about this one girl like that, and he used to spend the night over at our house all the time. And he wasn't doing nothing. I mean, absolutely nothing. We used to say that boy playing house. We used to get on him every day. We like, hey, bro, you just got done playing father, and
You
they
see how
like
crazy that is?
that's what we do. But like he didn't care. So like, if you don't care, then that's cool. But
It's such a green flag.
if you care, then that's gonna be
Yeah.
harder for the person if they really care what they others like their peers think about them. But me in general, like I don't really care. You see how the way I talk about my girl.
Because you're mature now.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But like, I don't
He's
know.
a lover boy. He just didn't want to embrace that until recently.
Nah, I didn't. Cause yeah.
It's okay.
What is the next question?
It's about red flag something. It's
Yeah.
what's a red flag that's not talked about enough?
What's a red flag in a man and a woman that's not talked about enough?
Am I saying for a woman or for a man?
For a woman, I'm gonna say it's for a man.
No, I think it's the opposite.
Okay.
It's like what's getting on my nerves with a guy, and what's my red flag
for a guy, and
for
what's my red flag for a woman? Bet. Go ahead. I'm interested in hearing about this too. Have we talked about this?
No, I don't think
we have. Okay, go ahead.
For me, I've always considered a red flag if a guy talks bad about his ex. I don't care how they ended up.
You have told me this. I remember that. That's why I never, like, when people used to talk bad, I'm like, yo, listen.
I don't care. In general, like, if a person talks bad about their ex, I hate it. I can't stand that. Yeah. Like, it was your choice. However you guys ended, I don't care. Like, that person was a part of your life. It was your choice. You were in it willingly. Like, I don't want to hear you talk BS about, like, someone you loved.
I feel that.
It was like, if it was like a situationship, a hookup or something like that, it's different. But like, if it was a genuine relationship that lasted for a while, and like you spoke loudly about how much you love that person, and now like because they did something that like pissed you off or like caused a breakup, and now you're talking just bad about them, like that's really really bothering me. And like it can be even understandable, like if it's something that's like
because it's like, dang, you talk crazy about them, so what do you think you'll say about me? You know what I'm saying?
But it's not even like that. It's just like control the words that are coming out of your mouth. Like you can't really control your thoughts and like how you feel about that person maybe, but you can always control how you talk about someone.
That's true.
And you can always like have respect for someone.
True.
Even though if maybe they didn't deserve it. I don't know.
That's a really good point though, because every time you break up with somebody, even if it did end bad, you don't gotta talk about them crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because first of all, you start talking about them crazy, then people start asking questions like, "Oh, what happened? Tell me about da da da." And then it's just like you start telling people about your life story, which they do not need to know about, and it's just like you can just keep it simple. Because I'm pretty sure it's also painful to talk about too. At the same time, like you got to kind of relive that. You got to be like me when like one of my exes, we broke up, and she ended up cheating on me. They're like, "Oh my gosh, how it happened? What happened?" I didn't want to have to keep going down memory lane, so I would be like, I found out, and I just, I still hope she's all right, and I still hope she's good, but I'm just, we're just gonna go on about our lives.
Separate ways.
Yeah, we just got to go our separate ways for right now. It's just like, will you ever get back with her? No, because she did me too crazy. But I was just like, that'd probably be the only thing I would say bad. Like, oh no, she just kind of did me too crazy. Mm-hmm. But like other than that, yeah, nah. Because I don't believe in all that talking trash. Even though it was a bad situation, I don't feel like you should trash that person. Because like at the end of the day, we all human. We can't
living life for the first time.
We have to. We're never gonna get 24, 22 back. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's just like we're learning and we're living, and especially people younger than us, definitely learning and living because they got TikTok now telling them how to live their lives, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, we're all doomed. You know what I'm saying?
And I feel like we should all aim to like love the person that we are today, and like all the experiences that we went through shaped us into that person. So like you wouldn't be who you are if you didn't have that relationship with that someone.
That's fire. We should love who we are today. Clip that. We're gonna put it black and white, but then like
love who you are.
Love who you are. You should love who you are today. That's fire, yo.
Thanks,
we might have to get that tatted. You know what I'm saying? We'll write that down. You know what I'm saying? We have to love who we are today.
It's your turn to answer the question.
I'm still stuck on that quote. She's a philosopher, y'all. Like, Yeah.
Oh my god.
I literally have a saying like when she says something, I'm like, okay, let me write that down. You know what I'm saying? Literally.
I get it all from him, though. I get it all from him.
Wise people stick iron sharpens iron. No, that's how it happens.
Yeah, what's a red flag in a girl that's
In a
like
girl,
not talked about enough?
honestly, a red flag in a woman. I just got to pick one off the top.
Out of so many.
There's a lot. Disclaimer: all women are not like this. Okay, we know this, but just I don't like when girls or women act who they're not. Like that's probably the number one red flag for me. If you
To gain attention?
to gain attention, like the attention seekers,
Oh.
or the pick me girls, or the just that. It just really like rubs me the wrong way. I'm like, especially when cause me, I think one of my sixth sense God blessed me with was like seeing people for like who they really are, and I'm like, yo, like you really not like that, like you know what I'm saying, like especially when you see them outside of where you see them act up, you like. I've seen you outside of what you're doing. Like that's not you. Like when a good girl dresses up, really, you know what I'm saying, and she be out there doing that thing. Woo, I'm like, yo, that's probably really not you. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't like this is your first weekend going out and you acting like this because they told you to act like this. Like nah, that ain't.
How do you know that someone doesn't have two sides?
Listen, the person who if you see a person behind the scenes, that's who they really are. Like when no one's watching, that's one of the lessons I've always learned in my life. When a person acts how they act when no one's watching is how they act. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially like me and you. If I know you well enough to know if you was going out there acting up, doing this and the third, acting crazy, I'd be like, Marjan, what are we doing? Get it together. And you be like, no, what are you talking about? This is me. I'm like, it's not you. You know what I mean? And like vice versa. If I was going out there, going crazy, doing this and that, you'd be like, Josh, what's going on, man? Get it together. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not like, hey, we're about to go home. And I'm like, all right, where the keys at? You're driving. Where the keys at? You know what I mean? Like, come on. You know what I'm saying? And like, it's not in the fact of like you can't go have fun. Like, nah, it's just like when you start acting out of character, and then like they come back and try to act like that didn't happen. That was I'm like, you're different. if you're gonna come back to me and act like that, what I just saw today didn't happen, I'm just like, oh yeah, you slip up, but like, dog, like what are we doing? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? But just when they don't stay true to themselves, though. Because I seen for example, I seen this one girl I knew. She was a really sweet girl. She was really cool. Like we used to have great conversations and all that. But then like when she would get around people, she would just act wild. I'm like, why are you acting like this? She was like, what do you mean? I'm like, because I called her out in front of everybody. Probably not the best decision.
Probably not.
But I was like, why are you acting like that? Like, what's wrong? Like, you good? And she was like, yes, I'm good. Like, this is me. And I'm like, girl, no, it's not. Like you're really a cool girl. Like, you know what I'm saying? You be helping me sell honey buns out the library.
I feel like that also comes with age, though, and like with maturity, because like it's not easy to stay true to your principles and to yourself if you don't even know what your principles are. Why are you laughing?
because like that is because it's like if you don't know your principles, you don't got no morals. She said, "Mom, I don't got no morals." Like, I'm just that.
But it's true though. You don't even know it.
True. I feel like some people do know their morals. Like I know my morals for a long time. Like
you did.
Yeah. But basic morals, like don't do this, don't do that. Like
I think a lot of people do.
You're right.
Because I feel like people are a lot in you only live once mindset.
Yeah, and that's the dumbest mindset to live in. It's the greatest but dumbest mindset.
Exactly. Like you have to know. Yeah.
Yeah, because like don't be out here just saying like, yeah, you get one life, you have to live your life, but also don't be like, YOLO, let's go jump off this bridge and we'll see if we got one life.
Yeah.
One opportunity. I'm like, no, that's not what you like. Live your life, but also think about your decisions and think about your actions before you act upon them, because you could mess up and die, kill yourself.
Like, or kill someone else.
Or kill someone else. Like, oh, let's drink and drive. YOLO, killed somebody and now like you serving time. Like what? You know what I mean? Like, I mean that might have took a dark turn, but like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, you just have to really realize, like, pick and choose your battles, though. Don't be trying to be somebody you're not, ladies, because all women are built beautiful. You know what I'm saying? All women are beautiful in their own way. You know what I'm saying? Regardless if that's looks or not. You know what I'm saying? So that's my take on it. But yeah, I feel like
Are we gonna wrap it up or are
we
gonna...
can. Okay, guys. That was the first episode ever of
I
the.
think we did good.
I think we did good too. I think we did great. I ain't gonna lie, for the first time.
I feel like every next episode is gonna be more fun to watch because like this one was like kind of breaking the ice.
Yeah.
It's gonna be even more entertaining for them to watch. So
Right.
that's it from
But
us
yeah,
for the first episode.
we thank y'all for watching. Make sure when we upload this to wherever we're gonna upload this to, like, comment, subscribe. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all.
Thank
We
you.
out.